What's up, guys? It's November 14th, 2023. Do a breakdown of the Emini. It's a pretty good day for the Bulls. Had a strong trend in the open and then consolidated for the rest of the day. Bears were able to make money a little bit, though, with two legs, kind of, but better day for the Bulls. Yesterday's price action was pretty cool because pretty much had a daily bull flag right here. See how that kind of looks. And then today, the breakout confirms the bull flag, which is pretty cool. 3 pushes down, 1 or 5. I mean, 1, 2. What the? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this didn't make a new high. This didn't make a new high. Yeah, so that's the bull flag. 5 pushes, and we broke out today with the CPI. I think it was. This was news. First 6 bars of the day show continuation. Bulls are getting a breakout of the first 2 bars range, so it is a buy the close rally. I think I didn't buy the close. I had to wait for the pullback. I just was not sure about today. But anyways, it's a strong gap up. So this is a bull bar, and they get continuation. There, they get continuation. It's by the close, and they might be going for a measured move of this three bar range. This would be the first target and second target here, 1R, 2R. And where is the play button? Here. Bulls keep pushing and finally get their first reversal, and a pullback usually fails. For the reversal, I mean, like the reversal is failing, so it's a continuation. So, gap up, continuation, first bear bar usually fails, and Bulls buy it. They see it as a discount, and they continue higher. This is the first flag to me, and I didn't trade it, but if I were to go back today after experiencing it, I would have a buy stop order here, and 1, 2, 3, break out and go for a second leg, because second legs are highly probable. You can see here they get tagged on the breakout. I think today was actually kind of challenging because of the gap up. Yeah, this is like a really nice looking bull flag, but the gap up was, I think it made today hard to buy. So I sat it out and I just waited for the pullback. Bulls get continuation on the second flag, and then they push higher. The third flag fails, which is pretty interesting. This is what Brooks teaches, is like leg 1, leg 2s, and leg 3s, and be careful around leg 3. So here you can see leg 1, leg 2, and then a nice rejection at highs. Excuse me. I had bought this high with a buy stop order, and then as this happened, I got out pretty quick because, yeah, I thought it was pretty unlikely that we keep going higher after this huge gap up like that. But I thought this would be a good scalp. I just was not fast enough. It was a good scalp. I managed it wrong. So, yeah, I pretty much missed this whole open. I was like, I'll just get long after a pullback. I was sure we'd reach the highs. You can see bears start to get pullbacks after they make money here. Get a nice 2-legged move into the EMA. And this creates kind of like a wedge bottom. Here. The wedge bottom would be here, like 1, 2. Kind of like that, or maybe like that, where you're looking at it like this, or like that, or a micro wedge, or just like this, 2 pushes down maybe. I did buy one of these bars because I think I bought this close expecting a test of this high, but it ultimately failed and it dipped out and then went, which kind of sucks. If you guys saw my short, this was the trade I was in where it failed. I get stopped out, then I had to get long again, and I eventually made it back. It popped above the high. I guess the Emini had to consolidate for a while before, because this leg by the Bears was pretty strong, so maybe they should get a second leg down. At the time of the day, I thought this was the second leg down, and it actually was the second leg. Oh, it actually was the second leg down here. How am I doing this? Hold on. How am I reading this? Here, pullback. So that's the 3 pushes down, by the way. And then, yeah, I thought this was the second leg. And it technically is a second leg, but price action is fractal. So yes, this is a second leg within a second leg, which I just didn't account for. So yeah, I saw this as a good range low. I actually had a blue line, or what did I have up here? It was the fib levels. I had the day split into three. So yeah, I had the day split into threes like this, because I thought we were gonna range. And then later in the day, I was like, well, today's a trending day. It's not a range day because of this. So I switched it back to the 50% level for a projected move up here. And then I realized I had applied the wrong tool, because see, if today's clearly a trend. Yeah, we don't know that at the time, but this fib level is 50% of this range and it bounced off. So that's something for me to think about. Like, even if just because the range is put in, if it's a trending day, I might want to see the 50% level and how it gets respected. So yeah, it bounced off the 50% level, and I got long as we broke through the EMA, as bulls broke through the EMA for a target here or here. Bulls push up into the EMA and bears push back down. I think this is a bear trap. This scared me a little bit because it was a little too quick and it took out all these bars range. But I still held on because I thought this would have more context. So bulls get a leg into the EMA and pull back, and then maybe they get a second leg. Here comes that bull second leg, and then bears get their second leg of this move down. So bulls leg one, leg two, bears leg one, pull back leg two. Now that we're looking at it after the day, let's see if they get to the 50% level. Here, here. Yeah, so this is like 50%. So bears sold, and then bulls got to the 50% level of the upper range and sold off again, giving the bears a second leg, and now we're at range lows. Bears are selling, break through the low of the day, and it fails. This is where I got long. This was a better trade than my first trade, because I was like, oh yeah, double bottom, bull flag, 3 pushes down. I bought this bar and I bought this bar and held for the new high, which made back my loss here because I didn't let go. What happened here, I thought was gonna happen here, and I literally got whipped out. And I was like, wow, it is what it is. Got long again. Play. Yeah, and this becomes a pretty strong rally. I didn't expect it to be this strong. There was no pullback, so I'm glad I bought the low of the range. And I took it to the new high, and I got out like pretty close on that candle, and then it dumped. A failed breakout at the range. 2 failed breakouts. This is a range. Bears failed to break out, so then now we test the high of the range. There's multiple confluences for this trade, I think. At the time, I didn't know, but it was bouncing out the 50% level. So that's 1. And then we have a bull flag double bottom. That's 2 for the test here. And then if we just look at this part of the day, like a range, it's a buy low, sell high play. So that is 3 reasons for this trade to work. I think this was a good trade. This was also a great trade if you bought the highs, good job. But the more times I do this, the more times we're in a range and it fails. So I was like, it's just better I sit it out. And I still took a loss, but I managed to finish the day green, which I was pretty surprised. If I had traded the open, there's a good chance I would not have finished the day green. I like to wait like the first 2 hours now, like around here, and just see what happens. My plans are to learn how to trade the open, so I figured if I sit out the open, I can watch it more and then take little chunks out the market to keep me alive. So yeah, failed breakout at range highs, and we push into the EMA. And yeah, let me play it before I live in the city. I don't know if you guys can hear those bikes outside. So yeah, here is the end of the day, kind of like some thing like that. Bulls did make a new high, but they failed and came back within the range. So this is a minor reversal. This is a minor reversal because there was not a new high. And then this leg created a new high, so it becomes a major reversal. This double bottom is a major reversal, and because they created a new high, but then they sell back off. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because there is a lot of space down here. The higher time frame EMA is pretty far away. Oh yeah, I saw this on the daily after. So yeah, this was the day. Hold on, this is the day they got like bulls ran up and then we consolidated. It'll be interesting to see what happens because at the end of the day we had a double top of what it looks like, and I'm gonna think about that going into tomorrow. I'm trying to in my head like have some continuity between the days. I don't even know, like continuation is what I wanted to say, but I was like that doesn't. I don't know if that's a legit word. So like this is a pattern that we could range in the morning for another 2 hours depending on the overnight session. So that's what I mean. I just used yesterday's end of the day price action to help me in the mornings, and I'll still be sitting out the mornings. That means I'm going to trade it. But this is what I wanted to say on the daily chart. This was cool. I noticed it right before I did the video. Last week we had a super tight range, and then we broke out of the range with CPI. This is the daily chart, but it's with extended hours. I just realized I don't use the other one. It just ended up like that. But look, we got a measured move of the breakout of last week's range, and I think I talked about that in another video, but I was like, I just doubt that's gonna happen. And yeah, it freaking happened. I was like, what the heck? After the day, it would have been great to have thought about this as the day started, but I literally, like 20 minutes ago, I was like, wait a minute, let me see if this is a measured move. And it is a measured move. So I have two schools of thought. What could happen is, we drift a little bit higher than sell off. Overnight's a bad sell, a gap down or something. But thinking from a 5-minute perspective, when a 1-to-1 is hit, we can see some sort of profit taking. So that's why I'm thinking we start to sell a little bit, or we go a little bit higher and then start profit taking, or maybe the off chance they get their 2R, what is that? Stops down here, enter here, 2R. I thought that was really cool, like how the price, I've been learning to read price action on the 5-minute chart, but it's slowly starting to bleed into the other charts now. Because Brad and Rose and all the presenters, they always say price action is fractal, and it's one thing to like hear it, but then to finally start seeing it, I was like, okay, this is getting cool. So yeah, this is the daily chart. They got a breakout of last week's high, and it's only Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we could see what happens. I think there's some more news tomorrow. I hope there isn't, but I think there's like 1 or 2 more Fed speakers. And here is the hourly chart with the gaps. Now I'm realizing this is the extended hours session. I think I'm going to leave it extended hours because that's kind of how we've been. I don't know what. I'm just going to leave it like this because that's what we've been doing for now. So yeah, here's the gap up from CPI and then the continuation. And it kind of looks like a flag is forming. They barely got a higher low. There's a wick down here, so that's not good. Closed 50% of this previous bars range. It'll be interesting to see what type of week we get. We're pretty extended away from the EMA now, which sucks because I've noticed like these are the nice plays. Like after we touch the EMA, oh my gosh, like on the 5-minute chart, after we trap the bears and then there's like some good closes like this, that's kind of the nicer plays. Like here, see what happened when we got extended? It kind of went sideways and the range shrunk, but then we got like this second strong close, and then look. That's a pretty cool thing because I remember Al Brooks mentioning in one of his videos, this one's on YouTube, I just can't remember which one it is, but he has so many videos on YouTube. You can learn so much from that just without even going in the course, just what he has on YouTube. But he talks about like strong closes that look like this that could make for some sort of move up. As long as the context makes sense. If you're buying at the higher range, that could sell. So yeah, pretty good day. I was a little bit annoyed that I didn't get in on the run up, but then I'm telling myself like 7 out of 10 times this is going to be a range anyways. So yeah, I took a L here. Very quick loss because I already had a feeling this was going to fail soon. I just wasn't able to take profits. I thought I'd get like 1 or 2 legs out of it. Took a super quick loss here. Took a decent loss here. I moved my stop up a little bit. So I took a loss here because I thought this price action would happen like here, and these wicks could happen like right here. So yeah, I took a loss here, and then I made everything back on this trade, which was great. A little frustrating, but that's trading. I just got to deal with it. Hope you guys are studying, using your stop loss. Thank you for tuning in. I like the questions. Trader Chick. Yeah, there's a lot more to that 18 bar range. I'm trying to think of a safe way. Like, I don't want to give out all of the presenters' information and stuff, but it's in the course, and there's some good info. Like, the 18 bar range of probabilities is it high? If it's not necessarily like the breakout, but have we seen the high and the low, and then what do we do? I still took this trade, but then after realizing this was the high, I was thinking, maybe we just tag it after a pullback. And the pullback worked out to be 50%, but I didn't cash the 50% pullback. I took it because, I took it after getting stopped out and seeing the double bottom. So, yeah, hope you make some money. Keep using your stop loss. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.